PST footage that you guys saw, because I know a lot of people that was disappointed, and to me, I know the game is going to be good, but this is Halo, and when you say Halo, we look for greatness. You feel me? So that's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, moving on to the next thing. My man Jack Trenton, shout out to him. Shout out to my man Blacksmith for securing.
Jack Trenton.
Yeah, he helped secure that interview, the Loose More interview for me. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. Now I want to tell you this, right? Agent 2010 is coming out. Now, Agent obviously is coming from the Grand Theft Auto developers. It's going to be a monster, and it's exclusively on PS3. So
it ain't going to be a monster, it's going to be a beast.
It's going to be a beast, seriously. And I can't wait to see it, because one thing about like this Agent game that I don't know if you guys realize is that Rockstar said that they pulling out all the stops. They pulling out all the stops. So now think about this.
All the gadgets.
Agent is coming out 2010. And look at what we see now in games like Uncharted 2 and God of War. If Agent, and knowing how Rockstar can make quality games, prepare to be blown away on a higher level than what you see in God of War and Uncharted 2 possibly. And that right there for 2010 at $299 price, oh Jesus Christ, is going to be real sick. Now, the reason why I want to talk about Agent a bit more is that having that added to the 2010 roster for Sony's machine, being at $299 and everything that's coming out with it, from what I know so far, because there's new things that's going to be unveiled, but 2010 seems a bit more in favor of Sony in terms of just like game library and growth and progress. And the reason why I say that is because Xbox 360, they got Splinter Cell coming next year. That's just going to be hard. Fable 3, I believe, is going to come next year. That's going to be hard. They got the Project Natal. They have some games coming. You know what I'm saying? You got Mass Effect 2, but I believe that's coming this year. I think that's coming this year. I believe. I don't think it's coming next year. So they got a lot of heavy hitters, but a lot of them is coming this year. You know, a little bit next year, for what we know. But on Sony's side, you know what I'm saying? For next year, I mean, you have MAG. Okay, 256 player online. Now, another thing that's gonna like really be amazing is that you're gonna have God of War 3, 2010. Then you got Agent 2010. Then you can't forget all the MMOs that's coming, like, you know, the Agency that's gonna be released. White Knight is coming. Then Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 is coming. And when you look at that lineup and what we know so far, there's still other games that's being announced this year for next year. You see what I'm saying? So that right there, I feel is going to be amazing. It's really going to, you know, blow you away. So to me, from what we know so far, at a $299 price, is going to, I think Sony has it at the moment. I think Sony has it 2010, and I can almost guarantee that based on the success of God of War 1 and 2 collection, you may see more classic PS2 exclusive games get that remake. And I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised if Metal Gear Rising is coming out on 360 and PS3. Don't be surprised if that Metal Gear Rising is associated with Metal Gear Solid 2, 3 remake. What a bundle. You see what I'm saying? So do not sleep on the possibility of 2010.
How sick would it be to get Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 remade with the Metal Gear Solid 4 engine, son?
Yeah, something.
What? Son, Jesus.
Oh my God. Son. But see, these are the possibilities that like Sony is in a position to do. And what you got to think about is that, you know, the fact that it's $299 and everything is gonna really change things a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then with the launch of PSP Go this year, next year is gonna be even like sicker because of the game lineup that's following up. But the most importantly is that this is gonna be the first time Sony is starting out with a $299 price for the beginning of the year. So now we can actually see how well it's gonna perform, you know, going into their fourth cycle. You know what I'm saying? So that should be real interesting. But leave your comments and let me know what you think regarding Sony versus Microsoft for the 2010 game lineup. From what you know so far, how do you feel about it and the things to come? And like I said in Project Natal for Microsoft, like Sony has the most detailed motion system ever created in terms of precision, and that's what we look for in games, precision. Now, if I could write on a piece of paper and right on my screen with a wand, and it's exactly the same in terms of detection. Imagine a possibility for a true deep analysis in terms of gameplay and precision. That opens up the market to new things that we never experienced, but the key thing is that the experience will be accurate.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for them to have a game that actually records pitch and pull. You see what I'm saying? Like if you move your hand forward, the object moves forward on the screen.
Oh.
You pull your hand back, the object moves back on the screen. I might come down with that myself. But
you know
yo, if Sony could put something like that out to actually break the 3D plane and allow the player to manipulate an object on screen like that, Microsoft, whoever does that is gonna kill it.
Well, I'm telling you right now, it seems like, you know, Sony got the technology to do it, because from the demo that they showed already, I mean, they show how you can have, you know, the wand, and you can pull stuff, throw stuff, and you can like lift somebody's arm up like this, like let me just boom, 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 whack, like, you know what I'm saying, and then it's all accurate. So to me, I feel that gaming overall is going in a brand new direction, and it's great. And first of all, I want to say support the Sony, support the Microsoft, and support the Nintendo. The reason why is because at the end of the day, we're all gamers, and we support them. Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So before we go into the game review of the day and everything, my man Blacksmith got something that he wants to promote to you guys and put you guys on to some stuff. So we actually have a game developer here, you know, that's gonna fill you in with some more things that should be featuring on the Hip Hop Gaming Show as well. So take it away.
No doubt. Before I put y'all on to the new segment that we gonna have, that we added on to basically to give you guys more entertainment with the Hip Hop Gaming Show, I want to put something out there, man. I recently did not secure an interview with a top tier game developer, man. I'm talking about like this is big leagues. They got a game that's gonna be coming out in the fall, and I wasn't able to secure the interview because you guys aren't posting on my Truth in Game Development posts. You know what I mean?
Support.
You guys need to go up there, and you guys need to, even if you say, yo, Blacksmith, I don't like what you're doing with the show, I think you should do it this way. Do something, man. Leave some positive criticism. Just post on the show. Those of you who love it, and I know that there are a lot of you that do love it, because I'm getting 200-300 hits on the show. You guys need to go up there and say something, you know, because I'm sending links to the developers before I actually request an audience with them, and they're actually looking at whether or not you guys post, or whether you guys are even paying attention to this. And so you guys are paying attention to it, and if you really love what I'm doing with the Truth in Game Development, giving you guys basically one-on-one time with top tier game developers, you guys need to start posting on there. You know what I mean?
Word up.
Anything positive, and whatever you post, I'm gonna come back and post something just to keep the dialogue rolling, because I'm pretty much doing this for you guys. You know what I mean? It's not easy to secure these developers. They're real busy. They have a lot of, you know what I mean, they don't have a lot of time on their hands. So for me to get, you know what I mean, 20-30 minutes out their schedule is really difficult, but I'm doing it for you. And if you guys want me to continue to do it, you guys need to start posting.
Alright.
I got some sick news. The next 2 Truth in Game Development episodes are going to feature, get this.
What's up?
Sony top tier game developers. I'm talking about my man Brian Yu, senior game designer of God of War 3. He handles all of the combat. That's what he does. You're going to hear from this dude. And my man Jason Mentors, he's actually the lead animator for God of War 3.
Crazy.
Next 2 episodes of Truth in Game Development are gonna be sick, but they might be the last, because it's getting real difficult to, you know, go out there and do all of this if you guys are not showing your appreciation. You know what I mean?
All you God of War fans, man, I'm telling you, if you want to hear from the lion's mouth, it's gonna be on and popping. Truth in Game Development, and Blacksmith is bringing it to you. Hip Hop Gamer, you already know what it is.
No doubt. Now, the best new addition we got right now, son, is we starting a new segment on the Hip Hop Gaming Show starting next week called Game Developers Ground Zero.
Right.
Now, the whole purpose of this segment on the Hip Hop Gamer Show is to get you guys better introduced into the whole mystery that is game development. I know I do a lot of that with the Truth in Game Development, but what we're going to be doing is a little bit different with Game Development Ground Zero. What I'm going to be doing is actually, in a way, I'm going to be taking all of those